What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we finally have the highly requested Kanye West Bully. Don't get it confused with the Bully that we did about a year ago on the channel. From my understanding, this was from songs that he was supposedly going to put on this project, and from what I was reading, none of those songs made it to this album. So this one's going to be a fresh and new experience. This is really his first album drop since Vultures 2. I know he did Donda 2, but that was a pretty much already finished project before he released it. But this is really his rebound from the Vulture series, which got a lot of hate. From what I've been hearing about this album, I've been hearing a lot of great feedback from it. A lot of people are saying that Kanye is back. Honestly, don't know too much other than that, but I am ready just to dive into this one right now.
Right now, this is the hour, this is the new dawn, this is the new day. Now is the time.
I don't know if there's lyrics for this
glory hath named you
on Spotify.
King. She has named you the king.
Okay.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love. Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. When all y'all treated me like an orphan.
Hold up.
The classes turned me to...
For one, this beat drop threw me off. I need to pay attention to what he's saying, though. There we go.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love. Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks. The stables for the Rarries and Porsches. The fame was only getting me more buzz. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones. The pain was truly blurring my thoughts up.
I like what he's talking about right now.
To the altar. Couldn't happen without Martin Luther. What's the Kelly Price? What's the Kevin Costner? What's the Kelly cost? Birkin is a tosser. Is it really love when it's false?
This beat is wild.
She would never let me fuck if I was fucked up. Why you think we run it up for? The truth hurts, homie, tough love.
This beat is very strange.
The hero became the villain now. We gon' send it up and go a million miles. And she ain't dealing with no shallow house. She want that Iron Man like Gwyneth Paltrow.
Hey, one thing about Kanye is that he can really fucking rap. He's got some nice lines, but I like what he's talking about right here. He's actually kind of setting the tone already of, you know, where his mindset was, kind of just like addressing some things about him just right off the gate. This is the feeling we need more of. The hate just brought me more love. Drunk off the power and I was pouring up. The fame was only getting me more buzzed. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones. Man, I miss listening to Kanye, man.
Feeling now. We gon' send it up and go a million miles. And she ain't dealing with no shallow house. She want that Iron Man like Gwyneth Paltrow. That's why people throwing in the towel. For that dopeness, I distribute like ow.
It's like some Cynthia-ass bass.
That I'll go. They burn out on that black and mild flow. They had a run, but Yeezy got it now. Though it's over with for them like it's the outro. You know what season it is.
Listen to that. That sound alone kind of gives me a little bit of Yeezus vibes. I really like this one though, because like I said, he's addressing stuff, but he's also trying to remind people that he is him. I love a good intro to an album that kind of like sets the tone. There's a hell of producers on this too. This is a very interesting beat. All right, let's see where that takes us into the rest of this album. That's going to take us into the second track, This a Must.
You would think I'm standing outside, how I'm going in, jumping out the gym while they ballin' on a lowered rim.
Okay, already? We're 6 seconds in. I can tell this one's gonna be a banger already. This one sounds more synthy too. I feel like that's gonna be the vibe throughout this album. So far though, it sounds really different from the version of Bully that was leaked last year.
You would think I'm standing outside, how I'm going in, jumping out the gym while they ballin' on a lowered rim. Graduation days, I was coming for the glory then. Blessings rained in, pouring in. I need more of them, yeah, give it up, send it up.
Oh, 9 Vicious?
Pair it up. It's a must. It's a must. Matching debit cards, his and hers. Show them how you fit a billion.
Matching debit cards.
We gon' run it up, but we ain't in a rush.
Okay.
If they don't scare you, you ain't dreaming big enough.
Ooh,
took it worldwide, like I said, I whoop from jump. Know I did it all when it's all said and done. Send it up, send it up, send it up, send it up. It's a must.
He's setting the tone.
10 times 10, 10 times out of 10. Finish fast, back to black. Amy Winehouse and them. All the threats to the fam, I'm advising against. Catch you walking
like the ad-libs in the background. Is that 9 in the background?
No, they can't avoid this. Not the one.
Not to pause it again already, but I heard 9 Vicious was in here. Oh, he's actually got a song, track 7. I didn't know that he was going to be on more than one song, but are those his ad-libs in the background? I'm really liking how this is sounding right now.
To the fam, I'm advising against. Catch you walking out the barbershop and line you up again. No, they can't avoid this. Not the one to go against. Brought the South Side with me. This is Illinois, bitch.
This sounds way better than Vultures.
She don't know it yet. She got back in a pretty smile. Shorty poison. She gon' play with your emotions. Now you roped in. Type of girl they going broke for. Got them broken. They got tendencies to talk big. Still you don't hear. My tendencies on both wrists, rings, both hands. Know the truth, I'm just over it. Y'all don't understand. Next to me, you niggas soda cans in the Grand Canyon.
So he kind of continues this theme of like, I'm fucking him. Like, I don't know if you guys forgot, but what I'm noticing already is just how like coherent and clear he sounds compared to Vultures. Like, he sounded not all right in the Vulture series, in my opinion. More specifically, Vultures 2. These beats are also surprising me as well, because I was expecting a similar vibe to the songs that we heard a while back ago. Not at all. 9 Vicious we have coming up super soon. We got Ken Carson X and then Studio Addict by 9 Vicious coming up. So I've never listened. This is my first time even hearing his voice. I like what I heard on here. I like the ad-libs from him. He obviously had a very small part in this song. But I like Kanye's cadence. I like how he's coming across in these first 2 songs. And the production is surprising me, like I said. So jumping out the gym while they balling on a lowered rim. If it don't scare you, you ain't dreaming big enough. I like that line. Took it worldwide like I said I would from the jump. Say what you want about Kanye, but he has accomplished more than majority of anybody ever will in the music industry. I also feel like what he's talking about and how he's saying it comes across more as the title of the album, Bully. I don't feel like what we listened to previously kind of matched the same theme. All right, that's going to take us into the 3rd track, Father, featuring Travis Scott.
Give us love.
Completely different contrast from the last song. It's all soothing and relaxing.
And hear our prayer, please, Lord, whenever we pray.
Yeah.
You've been good. I just want to say thank you, Lord.
Some very interesting sounds in these songs so far.
You've been better to us.
Gosh, I've missed listening to new Kanye music.
Father.
Know you wonder where the F he been, but I'm back to life like an EpiPen. SG, still in the leopard skin, and check me out, then check me in. See this coat, nigga? Bye to my old self.
Drums?
Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star. Now I'm making Newsweek. I used to hang on the 9.
Adding new sounds into the beat.
Now I bought 2 streets. Cottage Grove to King Drive. Yeah, this life is a movie.
Like this old flow.
Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star. Now I'm making Newsweek. I used to hang on the 9. Now I bought 2 streets. Cottage Grove to King Drive. Yeah, this life is a movie.
Father.
Cause I look good, I smell good, I
This is very Kanye-esque production-wise.
And make love good. Know you wondering where the F I been. I been going hard like a crack syringe. I been breaking bad, now I'm back again. Getting meal tickets, no rap.
Like the ad-libs.
See these kicks, nigga? Made checks off the right steps. More vision than some Oakleys. She used to be alone.
I kind of got stuck on the line. He said, know you wondering where I've been. Yeah. Where's the album at? I've been going hard like a crack syringe. Like a crack syringe.
And you sing good.
And make love good. Know you wondering where the F I been. I been
Beats like
hard like a
Bobby though.
I been breaking bad, now I'm back again. Getting meal tickets, no raffling. You see these kicks, nigga?
The ad-libs are nice.
Checks off the right steps.
Made checks off the right steps.
She used to be a lone star. Waking up to Lucy's. In the back, in the back. Used to live up in the 7. Now I bought 2 streets. OST Luther King Drive. Now it's Malibu Beach. Used to be V-Live. Now I'm trapped at the Boo Beat. Yeah. Help us now. Turn me up.
Song's a freaking roller coaster.
I want to say Harry, but damn, you can't rob me.
Some interesting songs so far. The beats are really standing out to me. There was 7 producers on this. Just like the sounds that they're using are different than the sounds that he's used previously in his last few albums. I feel like they border some of the sounds that I heard in Yeezus, but maybe I'm tripping on that. Like I said, the song was a roller coaster. They have it all calm and chill, and then the beat drops. They have it calm and chill. The beat drops. That line from Kanye, though, he said, know you wondering where the F I've been, but I'm back to life like an EpiPen. That's a bar. I know Travis said the same thing, but his hit's different because where the fuck is the album? We're all waiting on new Travis, bro. I feel like everyone has dropped this year or has announced they're going to drop this year besides Travis. I even think Uzi's going to drop this year. You never know what you're going to get with a Kanye album, and I just like that this sounds different than his last couple albums. I like how his rapping sounds. I like how his overall cadence sounds, how he's coming across. But he even said, like, bye-bye to my old self, wake up to the new me. I really feel like he's trying to turn the leaf over. He's really trying to kind of like gain some reputation back from the last couple of years of it getting dragged into the mud and him doing stupid shit and saying stupid shit. I did see a statement somewhere of him apologizing. I think it was on X. Him apologizing and said that he wasn't in his right mind. He was acknowledging the things that he said and how hurtful they were and blah, 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 blah. Whether you forgive him or not, I think that's a step in the right direction, because I feel like a lot of people, I don't think they think that he was just doing that to do it. I think that everybody was saying he has some kind of mental disorder. And he kind of addressed that in that tweet that he put out. So I feel like this is kind of piggybacking off of that. And he's saying, I'm back in my bag. I'm back to being me. And I like what he's talking about. It is cool to see Travis Scott and Kanye on another track yet again. I like when they pair up. They're very similar in styles. I feel like Travis is obviously like his apprentice. But I always feel like they're a good duo. There hasn't been that one song yet that has completely blown me away. But it has been solid up until this point. If anything as well, like I said, it's just promise. Like it's a step in the right direction. Like not what I was expecting to hear from Kanye at this point. You know what I mean? He felt like he was pretty far gone. All right, that's going to take us into the 4th track, All the Love featuring Andre Troutman.
We left for the baby, we left for the baby, we left for the baby, we left for the baby.
Sounds electronic.
We left for the baby, we left for the baby, we left for the baby, we left for the baby.
Whoa. It's like the same it's like the same drum pattern. I feel like from a Yeezus song, no? Yeah, Black Skinhead. The drums sound similar. How do I get this damn music video off?
For my theme song,
My leather black jeans on.
Yeah, they're similar drums. I'm gonna run this back a little bit. These beats are definitely unpredictable.
We left for the baby.
like that sound in the beat right now. Almost sounds like a violin. Oh my gosh. Okay. I just said in the last song we haven't heard that one song yet. I feel like this is gonna be that one. This sounds really good right now. Okay. Ooh. The beat is evolving. Oh my god, this sounds good. Oh my gosh. I love the synthy sound. I also think the vocal makes this, it amplifies it. This is the one you gotta listen to with your eyes closed, man, for real. Oh. Got like a bridge. Oh, this is the one. Oh. Perfectly into the chorus again. This is, I just got chills, bro. This is fucking Kanye that we all love. New sounds coming in. Robotic voice. Wow. This is the epitome of Kanye. This was that song. This was a certified banger. This song was a journey, a complete audible journey that I feel like you have to listen to with your eyes closed. I like that he was taking more of a melodic direction in this song, but also what he's talking about. We left all the pain behind. We don't have to worry and we don't have to hold on to pain we left behind. Wounds get healed with time. In all honesty, I say that all the time. I say time heals all because it really does. So I really resonated with what he said right here. And in the chorus, when he says, now you got all the love and all the shine, I really feel like he's just talking about his accomplishments. Like, this is what you wanted and now you got it. And it's honestly like repetitive. Like the pre-chorus and the chorus, that is the song. There's no verses at all. And then there's a bridge in here, which kind of breaks up the song, a nice little change of pace. Andre Troutman like killed his part. And that's what's so creative about Kanye. This has no verse in it at all. Intro, pre-chorus, chorus, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, pre-chorus, chorus, outro. We also had like 7 producers on this song. The way that he constructed this song and executed it, 10 out of 10. So far, this is my favorite song that we've heard on here. All right, that's going to take us into the 5th track, Punch Drunk.
This time we taking over. Out of space going
Sounds
so
really old school.
Back then they showed no love.
Okay.
Punch drunk, hungover.
The sampling right now, holy.
Punch drunk, hungover on love.
I had to learn to read between the lines. Overboard when they mention me at times. Know the Lord's intervention was divine. Political and social tensions on the climb. Not to mention they forget to mention how I'm swinging through like Sonny Liston in his prime.
I like that. Sonny listening.
This every day. The way the haters living made. I know some church going women pray. What's worse, living in conditions made.
This beat is a trip right now.
Fathers in the penitentiary. Mothers fighting for a living wage.
This does sound a little bit like classic Kanye.
This time we taking over. Out of space going solar.
I like that.
Punch drunk, hungover. Punch drunk, hungover.
Some nice little melodies. The Clark sisters. Sounds like real drums. Wow, that song was only 1 minute and 48 seconds. I really liked how the drums sounded like actual live instrument drums. The sampling, I almost felt like it was a smidge too much, but it still didn't like ruin the song or anything. It was pretty overpowering though. I liked Kanye's flow in this a lot, but what he is talking about. I like his headspace in this album so far. I had to learn to read between the lines overboard when they mentioned me in times. Know the Lord's intervention was divine, political and social tensions on the climb. Not to mention, they forget to mention how I'm swinging through like Sonny Liston in his prime. That's a fucking bar. When he brought up fathers in the penitentiary and mothers fighting for a living wage, that really took me back to like the college dropout, late registration era of Kanye. Just nice, man. Kanye is just different, bro. I like how his melody sounded though in the chorus over the sample. It just was a nice touch. We've had a couple songs now that really, I feel like he hit the time machine. I like this one a lot. That's going to take us into the 6th track, Whatever Works. More sampling, it sounds like.
Had to change your heart, I felt different at first. Lot of pain, lot of hurt, but still could have been worse. In a big city in pole position when you reverse, she had the new convertible, the little Uzi at first. Lot of pain.
I need to hear what he said one more time.
Had to change your heart, I felt different at first. Lot of pain, lot of hurt, but still could have been worse.
I like that.
In a big city in pole position when you reverse, she had the new convertible, the little Uzi Vert. Down payment on the cost of your love and on a purse. Go to work or whatever she said, whatever works.
She had the new convertible, the little Uzi Vert.
Unemployed early in the story, I was
that was a chorus.
Had to forward focus before I couldn't afford a car. Now she finna throw it like she do it for an Audemars. Meeting with some ministers and kings, I was nodding off. Haven't seen the kingdom as royal as my daughters are. I'm all
I think I hear guitars in the background.
News, man, I'm logging off. They send shots while we spin blocks.
He said, haven't seen a king that was royal as my daughters are.
Ministers and kings, I was nodding off. Haven't seen the kingdom as royal as my daughters are. I'm all falling for the fake news, man. I'm logging off. They send shots while we spin blocks in an armored car. Now they want the tea cause it's piping hot. Life gave me lemons, made an Arnold Palmer on the rocks. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Contract terminator on the spot. They want it back and forth, I'd rather not. Easy airbags when I'm crashing out. They gon' hate it with a passion now. I love it. Man.
I mean, I've always said I feel like he gets a huge rise out of pissing people off.
Hurt, but still could have been worse, man. It still could have been worse. In the big city in pole position when you reverse.
These songs are too short.
Convertible to Lil Uzi Vert. Down payment on the cost of your love, went on a purse. Go to work or whatever. She said, whatever works. Whatever works.
Man, this sounds like he went in the time machine, bro.
Whatever works. Whatever works. Whatever works. Whatever works. Whatever works.
I feel like I'm like questioning myself if these are like pre-recorded songs before he decided to make this album, or if he made these on the spot. These sound classic, like vintage Kanye. Just the beat alone with the sample in the background, like the instruments that he's using in here just really sound like college dropout, late registration era to me. His headspace seems a lot more clear than it has been in years. Like he seems like he is almost, dare I say, it sounds like he's back. That brings a question. I'm sure I'm missing information because I honestly don't deep dive into every single artist and what's going on in their lives and all that stuff. But if you guys know any information of what has happened since Vultures 2 up until now, like how he became to where he is right now headspace wise, let me know. I feel like my only problem with some of these songs is that they need one more verse. I needed one more verse. One thing I noticed too is that this is 18 tracks, but it's only 42 minutes long. So we're kind of getting like just some sample size songs, but this is giving me a lot of promise. I mean, we're only 6 songs in. He said, now they want the tea because it's piping hot. Life gave me lemons made in Arnold Palmer on the rocks. We are moving on to the 7th track, Mama's Favorite, featuring 9 Vicious. I'm surprised there's no lyrics on this on Spotify. 7 producers.
Only child, mama's favorite. Conditions that I made it out, it's amazing. Going through cycles, different phases. I'm trying to see how far I can take.
I don't know why, but this is giving me like Jesus is King type vibes.
I made it out, it's amazing. Going through cycles, different phases. I'm trying to see how far I can take it. Stay misunderstood, I'm often mistaken. I put in the work, it was backbreaking. They thought I was kidding, thought I was playing. Take this one to Mars like I'm Matt Damon. They say I go off cause I lack patience.
Okay.
Don't think it's my job for me to explain it. I'm on everything, trying to play us. I'm on everything. I drop a bomb on everything. On my wife, I put a wedding ring. On my life, I give up everything.
What is going on right here? Just off of this alone, I feel like he's gonna have, I feel like his signature is insane ad-libs, because the song that we heard him on earlier, he had some very interesting ad-libs, and you can just feel the energy coming through the ad-libs. His part specifically right now, though, sounds very, very quiet. And this is the last type of song I would expect to hear 9 Vicious on.
All right, that's good, Kanye.
Got more Donda.
Exciting, isn't it?
His mom.
Yeah, can you believe it? I can believe it the way you are. Somebody gotta do it. You play tracks like Michael Jordan shoots free throws. Anybody does something that much and that long and it's that good, it's gotta pay off. Can't go there and do nothing but blow up. Yeah. Isn't that fun? Yeah. The main thing is getting to do something that you really love to do.
So do you think I come off too arrogant?
No, come on, just right, because it's what's inside. Because you can't be a star and not be a star. You gotta have some oomph about you. You don't want to just go saying, "Oh, I'm just really not all that," but thank you anyway. Nothing like that. I'm not saying come off like that. I think the way you are handle yourself is really just perfect.
That gave me chills just hearing the relationship between him and his mom. And I feel like what she's saying in here, you can already feel like that really embedded into his brain and kind of, shaped his mindset going forward into his career. I wonder when she said that, though. I wonder when that clip was taken. See, this is a song that I would feel like fits the vibe of what we heard a year ago. Didn't really have much drums on it. It was more, I feel like atmospheric, more singy. I really love how he incorporates vocals into his beats, like the sample that he used for this beat. I'm assuming it was a sample. But I love how he interweaves them into the beats. Another emphasis on what he is saying. Only child, mama's favorite, conditions that I made it out of. It's amazing. Going through cycles, different phases. I'm trying to see how far I can take it. I kind of touched on Nine Vicious already. This was not a song that I would expect him to be on at all. But overall, I thought this was a beautiful song. I love that he put his mom back in to an album. All right, we're moving on to the 8th track, Sisters and Brothers.
Sister and brother.
6 producers on this one.
And all of my
More synthy ass bass.
It's finna get a lot more dangerous.
Ugh, like these all echoes.
My brothers move a lot like strangers.
let's come together.
They say I'm blacking out like Akon. I'm feeling more con like Genghis.
Oh.
What they gon' do with them? Take some time off, they act like they don't remember. Couple fortnights and at least 2 winners.
Oh.
Back with the head taps and the head spinners. I've been blowing money fast, it cannot go quicker. Throw it in the bag like a fastball pitcher.
Ooh.
Designated hate for the designated hitter. Give it all you got, it does not make a difference. I've been high off living, man, I'm finna OD. White feet just hit the runway, OT. They think we off key, but it's anarchy. Benz on the 4-5.
Yo, he's riding this beat right now.
To discuss, so we not gon' speak. They never gave justice, so y'all know peace. Bank account filled with the root of all evil. Anti-hero, vigilante.
I love this one too already. We're probably like halfway through the song actually. Okay. Loletta Holloway. This reminds me of some other Kanye song a little bit. It sounds kind of cinematic a little bit. We got like this atmospheric beat that comes in along with another vocal sample. And then we have this like staticky, synthy bass sound. A lot of elements that you wouldn't think come together. And I keep bringing this up, but the emphasis on what he is actually saying. It's finna get a lot more dangerous. My brothers move a lot like strangers. Been blowing money fast, it could not go quicker. Throw it in the bag like a fastball pitcher. Like, come on. It's almost like he woke up and remembered who he is. Every single song that we're listening to just gets me more and more and more excited. This is definitely his most promising album so far since Donda, which I actually really enjoyed. But I already would say it's better than Donda 2. I would say that it's better than Vultures 1 and 2 by far. This is a step in the right direction for sure. It's almost to the point, though, where you thought he was like too far gone and he was never coming back. But I like how he's talking this album, though. He's almost addressing it, it seems like, in every single song. And at the end, he brings up Jesus and God again. Y'all know how I feel about that, but it's nice to see him getting back into his faith, at least talking about it again. We're moving on to the 9th track, the title track, Bully, featuring CeeLo Green.
You made a kingdom fall in love. I'll take the pill, it's small enough. Too late, my systems run amok. I wanna beat somebody up.
I feel like it's gonna be a certified banger already.
Like a bully.
Production heavy.
You think I'm a riot? I see the facade. You wish I'd be quiet. Don't preach to a God. A God.
Don't preach to a God.
To tell the truth.
I like that little bass line though. Oh, this is the bridge with the choir.
When a masterpiece turn into catastrophe, they get mad at me for living out my fantasies.
Oh, wait. That was CeeLo Green. That's my bad.
When a masterpiece turn into catastrophe, they get mad at me for living out my fantasies. All the castles in the sky come down crashing every time I speak my mind. All the people swear my ego.
I had these little melodies.
But I won't let go. In denial of it all. Baby, tell me what it cost you.
I was like, they got guitar coming in. This is CeeLo Green. Oh, they got an organ coming in? Is that what that is? This is another song where he had no drums. That was kind of the theme of the first version of Bully that we listened to. I like this a lot. I don't know if did we hear this on? Okay, so we actually did listen to this beat. I was going to say the beat sounded familiar, but the lyrics were completely changed. I like this version a lot better. You think I'm a riot, I see the facade. You'd wish I'd be quiet, don't preach to a God. That's a crazy line. When a masterpiece turns to catastrophe, they get mad at me for living out my fantasies. That's another crazy line. I think what really stood out in this song was his melodies. Like, I really like the melodies on here. I like the bass line that you could hear. The beat was very, like, simplistic, but I feel like the production was still ramped up. There's a lot of echoes and stuff going on in the background. I like CeeLo Green's part as well. I kind of got confused because I saw Genius where it said there was a choir. Because when CeeLo's part came on, it sounded like there was just, like, a lot of vocals on top of each other. But overall, I thought this was a great song, too. I have not heard anything that I have not liked so far on this album. All right, that's going to take us into the 10th track, Highs and Lows. I know this was another song that was on the version that we listened to earlier. I don't know if it's exactly the same or not. This one's one of my favorites, though.
Highs and lows. I put you through a lot, I know. Highs and lows. Thing you never
This is line for line so far.
Toxic love, chemical romance. You said I love you and I love you back. Before I break your heart, I have a heart attack. We separated, but we made it back. And we gon' stay attached till we fade to black. Highs and lows, highs and lows.
I was a little shy. I put you through a lot, I know.
Highs and lows, highs and lows. Say you never let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. I put you through a lot, I know.
More vocals in the background interweaved into the beat.
Don't let me go. I put you through a lot, I know.
What is that? Like a, what do they call that thing? It's not a symbol. That part. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think the first version of this song was much better. And I know that he had some issue with the sampling, if I remember correctly. This is not a bad song at all. I just like the other version better. This kind of continues the theme, though, of having no drums. It's a little bit more sing heavy. And he also had the vocal interweaved into the beat again. Once again, not a bad song. I just like the other version a lot better. All right, we're moving on to track 11, I Can't Wait. A lot of producers on this album. There's got to be a sample of another song.
She eating up the time she was designed for it. I died and rearranged and moved my mind for it. Oh, moved my mind for it. This thing is getting crazy, going blind for it. She eating up the time she was designed for it. I died and rearranged and moved my mind.
I gotta run this back a little bit.
She eating up the time she was designed for it. I died and rearranged and moved my mind for it. Oh, moved my mind for it. This thing is getting crazy, going blind for it. She eating up the time she was designed for it. I died and rearranged and moved my mind for it. Oh,
more vocal interweaved into the beats.
No, you just have to.
Is this a bridge?
She said love don't come easy. It's a game of.
It's gotta be the chorus
they
then.
hate to see the system actually figured out. They want you caught up in distraction, fear, and doubt.
Ooh, okay, hold up. He said they hate to see the system actually figured out. They want you caught up in distraction, fear, and doubt. Wow.
Caught up in distraction, fear, and doubt. I'd rather focus on the love that's been around.
I like that.
Take all the stress to UPS and ship it out.
Okay.
No executive could ever run their mouth. I've been consecutive of shutting shit down. High speed drives through the scenic route. High fashion when people see us out.
This is the chorus then.
She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take.
I like this beat though. I hear some piano in there. Maybe some organ. Am I tripping? No, it's definitely organ. That was a nice little outro. I know there's just the chorus in the outro, but that was a nice little ending to the song. I think this was a really solid song. I think the verse 2 was really strong. The chorus, I'm not the biggest fan of when they cut the music out for an extended period of time. I understand what he was doing in the song, but it kind of takes me out of the song when it's paused for a little too long. However, I do like the sample in this song. I kind of already touched on the beat, but I love the drums about it. But also the organ and piano that they had in the background. I feel like it's weird we're getting so many short songs. Like, I feel like I need one more verse on a lot of these songs. All right, that's going to take us into the 12th track, White Lines, featuring Andre Troutman.
White birds suddenly appear every time
Stevie Wonder.
that you're near.
Sometimes I belong by myself, yeah. Don't feel at home by myself, yeah. It ain't the same feeling with.
I feel like this was another song that we heard off of the original version. Okay, I just looked. There is a version of it. It sounds a little bit different. But whoever said that they don't have the same songs on here lied to me.
Sometimes I belong by myself, yeah. Don't feel at home by myself, yeah. It ain't the
Here,
same
tambourine.
feeling with somebody else. Feel like a clone of myself, yeah. See, I ain't gotta lie, rather tell the truth. But I tell the truth about everything, everything, everything. Yeah, I tell the truth about everything. In time, you tell me the way you feel.
Oh, I like this.
You know I fly above the field.
I remember this part specifically.
Why I'm still.
I don't think they were both, you know, singing at the same time on the original version. I can't quite remember, but I like how this part sounds a lot.
Above the field. Why I'm still. Yeah, how I'm still close to you. Close.
Very atmospheric beat too.
All that we've been through. We kept this here together.
I like the vocal on vocal right now.
But I said it once, I say it again.
That golden starlight in your eyes, so true.
And that is
White birds suddenly appear.
Listen to the bass right now. The synthy bass.
That you're near. Just like me, they long to be close to you, close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So let's break the mold that's in your head. Of golden starlight with lights, so true. And that is why.
I feel like this song somewhat sounds like a lullaby or something. I don't know. Am I tripping on that? What do they call it again? They call it like a voice box or a vocoder or something like that. I like that instrument a lot. I feel like people don't use it enough. I think this version is a lot better than the version that we heard previously. This was more atmospheric. I felt like I felt something out of this. I just mentioned it, but I liked the atmosphere. I liked the vocals on vocals. I liked the bass that they had in here. And we are kind of getting that mix still of Kanye having tracks that are more sing heavy than they are rap heavy. And I'm liking the contrast between them. This still seems like it has a similar vision to what the original version of Bully was, but he also added more energy into it, I feel like, with some of these songs. This is another track, too, that he did not add any drums into. All right, we're moving on to track 13, Circles. And I do believe this was another song that was off of that previous version of this album that we've listened to. This song is really short. I believe the last time we listened to this song, it was very short as well. But that's the really interesting thing about listening to some of Kanye's music. especially like the leaks and the unreleased stuff. The way that it sounds then to how it sounds now, it sounds completely different. There's just like certain elements that make it sound similar. Overall, a lot has changed in this song from the previous version. I like this version way more than the version we heard previously. I think the vocal in here really amplified the song, and I think the drums sounded great. The verse 1 of the song was only 4 lines. Even though the song was so short, I really enjoyed this one. The way that I feel about Kanye when he puts in those vocals into his beats and his songs, I really feel like it makes the song have life. I really feel like it makes the song, every single song, have life. And that's what I love so much about it. I like that he's been doing that, and I think every song has had some type of vocals in it. That's going to take us into the 14th track, Preacher Man, which I do believe is another song that was off the previous version, which I am confused because I swear people are saying that none of the songs on the previous version are on this one. They do seem like they've been tweaked quite a bit, but there's more on here than I thought there was going to be. Yep, I remember this one. I wonder what he has changed to it.
Break in, they ain't let us in. We pass on the settlements. This path I don't recommend. We pass what they expected, man.
More vocals too.
I float, I'll never land. When it's dark, you don't know where you going. Need a light bearer to lead you home. I go where they never can. I float, I'll never land.
This is super soothing.
When it's dark, you don't know where you going.
I like the bass in here too.
Need a light bearer to lead you home. Light 'em up, beam me up.
I forgot about this part.
The genius one. They switching sides. I seen it coming. The plot twist, a convenient one. Look,
okay.
Nobody finna extort me.
This sounds exactly the same so far.
I'ma keep it more G. Hand me a drink before I get more deep. She hates sports, like she watching from the floor seats. I hate that God didn't make a couple more of me. And all my haters in the chorus act accordingly. They imitate the sound, call it forgery.
Imagine if there was more Kanye's in the music side of things. That would be pretty wild.
Couple more of me, and all my haters in the chorus act accordingly. They imitate the sound, call it forgery. What we do is more important, more importantly. Look what we made it to. Made love that's unmakeable, bond that's unbreakable. Broke rules and bent corners.
No drums again.
Basically went out my way to make a way for you. Basically, I'm finna take you higher places to it. Way improving like a beta, we gon' stay improving. This the light that's gonna illuminate the way we moving. Trust in me, we going God mode, the theory's proven. Light 'em up.
This is my favorite part of the song.
The only goat.
A genius one.
They switching sides.
I seen it coming.
The plot twist, a convenient one.
This is another one of those roller coaster songs. I don't think the song has been changed at all. More sampling too. I believe this is sampling. Sounds like it. This outro. I don't remember this part. Some tambourine, it sounds like. Yeah, I think this song was almost 100% identical to the version that we heard previously without the outro. I don't remember if that's the same outro that we heard or not. I don't remember what I said the first time that I heard this, but I do like how chill it is. And I also like the bass line. It really stands out to me. There's virtually no drums in this song, which was the main theme of the version of the album that we listened to. He really put an emphasis on what he is saying in this song. I really feel like that was the main focus of this song. I love when it goes to the, what is that, the chorus? Yeah, when it goes into the chorus is my favorite part of the song. I feel like it's just missing something because it goes from being calm to kind of more upbeat chorus to being calm to more of an upbeat chorus. I feel like it was just missing something. The outro, though, was a nice touch. I'm glad that they add that in here. Overall, I do think this is a great song, though. All right, that's going to take us into the 15th track, Beauty and the Beast.
It's been a long time coming.
I don't think we've heard this one.
Fresh new ties, I'm still running. It's a few things I'm overcoming.
I guess we did.
Running checks, still clear, still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit. So don't take this as disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect her. Think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit. So don't
more
take
vocals
this
too
as disrespect. I'm
of the
still
sampling.
here in a trifecta. It's been a long time coming. Fresh new tires, I'm still running. There's a few things I'm overcoming. Running checks, still clear, still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit up. Don't take this as disrespect.
I like this part.
I'm sitting here trying to redirect her. Think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit up. Don't take this as disrespect. I'm still here in a trifecta.
Odd sounds. Yeah, I just checked it. This is pretty much the same version of the song that we heard last time as well. The theme that I talked about last time when we heard this album a year ago was that he did a lot of singing on here. And some of these songs, like this one, they do have a lot more of a singing approach than Kanye usually has in his songs. Another song with pretty much no drums as well. This is more slower paced than I like for a song, but I do think it was a solid song. It was not a song that I think is like a certified banger. It's not a song that blows me away. I think it's just solid. This song too, it sounds like it has static on it. It almost sounds kind of dated. I don't know if that's the intention of that or if it is just not fully mastered. All right, we're moving on to the 16th track, Damn.
Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans?
There's 6 producers on this.
Plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gaming on
More bass.
my feelings
Like bass
are the
guitar.
facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash, crash, crash. Today will always last. We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that. Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans, plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gaming all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash, crash.
I like how this sounds.
Today will always last.
Like the reverb and the echoes right now.
So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that. Damn, damn.
Like a loop.
Damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans,
synthy sound in the background too.
This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that.
Wow. Even though that this was what the chorus repeated 3 times, exactly what it was, I feel like he sang it differently all 3 times. I really like that they start the song off with pretty much just the bass line and a little bit of like an atmospheric sound, and then they bring in more sounds the second time the chorus comes around. This song I feel like was more of an experience. I also mentioned it during the song, but I also liked the echoes and the reverb that they had in here, and honestly the beat was pretty stripped back. It's pretty basic. All right, that's going to take us into track 17, Last Breath, which I do believe is the last song on this album that we have heard on the previous version of this album. So I'm curious to see if there's any changes to this one.
Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes, déjame, mamá.
Ty Dolla $ign as a producer.
Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes, déjame, mamá. Como te gusta a ti.
Oh, it's this song?
Take my last breath away, me, I gave you my everything, sin problemas. No chase, trust, no chase, alegando. Way too much tequila, class and zoo. Take my last breath away. Say low key, es dicho, no es cierto.
I could have sworn the previous version of this, I think that it had, I thought his entire verse was in another language. I could be wrong on that. Can he actually speak Spanish like this? Because I think there were some conspiracies with the previous version of it being AI, some songs being AI. It's when people start like singing in a different language and the pronunciation is perfect. That's where it kind of like makes me wonder if it actually is AI or not. He's not saying like overly complicated Spanish at this very moment, but I don't know if he knows Spanish in general.
Too much tequila, class and zoo. Take my last breath away.
Sounds like they got like maracas in
Say
it.
low key, es dicho, no es cierto. Now look at the mess you made. No quiero pelear tu dale. Take my last breath away.
I need a translator.
Como tú sabes, déjame, mamá. Como te gusta a ti, bésame, mamá. Como tú sabes,
Lots of vocals in the background.
déjame, mamá. Como te gusta a ti.
Those trumpets?
Put on that smile for the photos. When we alone, you get loco.
Yeah, I don't know, bruh. Yeah, bro. I don't know.
Take all of me. Taking my breath away.
This feels like he's definitely taking a step in a different culture. Like, I definitely don't feel like I'm in the United States right now.
Bésame, mamá. Como tú sabes, déjame, mamá. Como te gusta a ti, bésame, mamá. Como tú sabes, déjame, mamá. Como te gusta a ti.
Is what they're saying in Spanish the same thing that they're saying in English? Is that how this song is going?
Kiss me, mama. Coming home, me. Kiss me, mama. But you'll never control me. Kiss me, mama. Coming home, me. Kiss me, mama. But you'll never control me.
It's another song with not traditional drums. Hey, so. I don't think those are maracas. I think those are something else. I'm gonna be straight up and honest and say that this is probably not a song that I'm gonna listen to probably ever. But I do think that this is a very interesting song. I think it's cool. I think he provided basically an experience of being transported into another country, another place. He's not genre blending, he's like culture blending. I need to know if Kanye was actually saying all that in Spanish or if he was using AI or something like that. Because if he said all that in Spanish himself, I am extremely impressed. Also, all right, we're at the final track on the album, track 18. This one here.
2 ways, no time. Right time,
6 producers.
it's go time. Come on, it's go time. 2 ways, no time.
More singing.
Right time, come on, it's go time.
I like that.
Come on, yes, I need this hit. I've been fighting for my life. Yes, I need this hit.
More like synthy sounds too.
I've been fighting for my life. Come on, go time.
This one is Papa.
I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime.
This one is Papa.
I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time. This that new phone, this that hill that moved on. This that life that you want, you can't wait for it too long. No, I don't wanna hold out too long. When I'm in that mode, can't do wrong. And you know you don't go
New sounds
too
coming
long.
up.
Take it now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This felt like
This
I like
one
that.
is Papa.
I'm outside my body, you right.
No drums, super chill.
My time, showtime.
This one is Papa.
I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time. This that new us. Started from the ground and moved up. You ain't got love for yourself.
I love how he's putting the
You ain't
words
never
together.
felt the true love. I could see where your heart is. Broken pieces before us. When the evening gets darkest, I know dawn is upon us. I want.
We can't wait.
I like this.
For the rain to stop.
It's like a bridge or an outro.
We can't wait for the rain to stop.
It's a bridge.
2 ways, go time.
Oh, guitar.
Come on, go time. Come on, go time.
This is super Kanye.
Right time, come on, I'm gonna work, babe. I'm gonna work.
This one is Papa.
I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime.
This one is Papa.
I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time.
This one is Papa.
I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime.
This one is Papa.
I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time.
The production on this one. Wow. That was a great outro. I love the singing on this album. It's just soothing. Kind of just feels good for the soul. I feel like the production on this song really kind of just progressed the further the song went. Besides the production, the other thing that really stood out was what he was saying. This that new us started from the ground and moved up. You ain't got love for yourself. You ain't ever never felt a true love. Yeah, beautiful song. There really wasn't any like overly filthy talk in here at all. I don't think he was talking filthy at all, which is usually outside the realm. There's usually one song on a Kanye album where he gets freaky as hell. We didn't really have that. All right, that was Kanye West Bully. This was an interesting album from Kanye, and it was pretty different from the version that we listened to a year ago. I feel like the first half of this album was a little bit more hype. I feel like the beats had a little bit more drums in them. The BPMs were a little bit higher. And the second half of this album, I feel like was kind of a little bit more tailored to the original. I feel like the second half of this album was really tailored to the original vision of the album. And that's also where a lot of like the songs that were on the previous version were on the second half of this album. But I really feel like he gave you a lot But at the same time, it wasn't an album that was jam-packed with like hits. He had one or two songs on here that were what I would call certified bangers, but the rest of them were just solid. There's a couple of songs that I was kind of lukewarm on, but the overall score of this album is just, it's solid. What I did notice though was the subject matter. Like, he actually was talking with a purpose. He was actually talking about stuff. Not a lot of profanity in here. There's also more songs on here where he was actually singing. A lot of songs on here also had some vocal sampling in here. A lot of these songs didn't have drums in them. Some songs had like bass guitar. Some songs had like synthy sounds in them. But overall, like, for an album of Kanye or Ye in 2026, I think that this is definitely the right direction for him and his music. I feel like he's really trying to turn the leaf over. I really think he's trying to gain some respect back. He really has nothing to prove in the music industry. So I'm assuming he's just doing this for the love of the game. But for what this was, I really enjoyed this. Where would you guys rank this album in his discography? And what is your favorite song off of here? I think at the moment mine is All the Love, track 4. There was a few shades of classic vintage Kanye in this album, which really surprised me. I feel like we kind of washed our hands of the Vulture's taint. I didn't really feel any of that in this album. I also liked how there wasn't a ton of features in here. There was a handful of them, but they weren't really like a focal point of the song at all. They didn't really like demand a lot of attention into the songs. It was really more of highlight of Kanye and the message that he was trying to get across in every song. That's pretty much all that I have for you guys. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate each and every one of you. I did not mention this at the beginning of the video, but those that reached out to me during the recent event with my family, I really appreciate that. The love and support has sincerely been overwhelming. So I can't respond to everybody, but I do see a lot of your comments. So thank you guys so much for the love and support. We actually have Juice WRLD, a track list that the Patreon community created. It's going to be an exclusive. We have that come in next. And then for YouTube, we have X Extended Ken Carson coming to the YouTube next. So also, if you want to be a part of the community, we did launch a Discord pretty recently. So I'll put a link in the description. You can be involved in chats. I plan on using that in the near future for events and all kinds of stuff, maybe some live stream stuff. If you want to be a part of the community, please join the Discord. But with that being said, that is all that I have for you guys. Once again, thank you guys. Stay tuned. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.